Well, hello. Welcome back to Get Gaming. I'm Andy.
I'm Reg.
This is a channel by two gamers with a Y for gamers.
With or without one.
Yeah, so it's been a while since we did like a little shopping vlog style video. The last one was our swap meet video, and we figured everyone's releasing their gift guides for Christmas, okay? What board games to get your family who doesn't like board games, what to get the board gamers in your life. And we were like,
let's make a list.
We're gonna be real with y'all. We are literally gonna take you shopping with us. We have a list. We wanna prove the folly of these lists. I'm not trying to at anyone else. I'm just saying, like, if we go to an actual store and we're like, okay, guys, it's a week. If once this goes up, it's probably less than a week till Christmas. You don't have time to get on the Amazon or the Game Nerds to get this stuff delivered. You need these tonight. Okay, Christmas is tomorrow, and you gotta get this stuff. And you gotta wrap it like at the store while you're driving home. You gotta multitask. Okay, so, but we do have the different categories, so we are gonna organize this like a stereotypical board gamer channel gift guide video. So our categories are games for two, for the couple in your life. Okay.
Games for families.
Games for kids, specifically, that you can play with kids.
Games for collectors.
You know those people that aren't really into board games, but you know they'll like it if you get them like something like really nice and collectible that they can put on the shelf. You know, like something for grandma to put on her tchotchke shelf. Then we also have
stocking stuffers.
And last but not least, board game related gifts for the board gamer in your life who has more games than you do. So like you need to get them something like gaming related that's not necessarily a game. So we're going to try to find all these things today. And so we're going to go to Barnes & Noble first. I think we should be able to find most of the things there. Anything we can't, we're going to try and look at Target. I want to be real with you. If you're doing last minute shopping, those are probably the places you're going to be able to go. Like, let's just assume you're not able to get to the game store or whatever. So we're going to try to see how much, if we can find something for every category on this list today. I mean, obviously we're not actually buying them because we've done most of our Christmas shopping because we're not lazy asses like you guys.
Are you the bitch?
But if you are a lazy ass, hopefully this will be your motivation to get up at her.
Well, pitter patter, let's get at her.
Okay, let's go.
All right, bye.
Oh, I forgot to mention, do you like our matching couples hats?
Actually, mine's on backwards.
Yeah.
I like wearing it this because then the flaps don't cover my ears quite as much.
My boyfriend has ADHD. It's a stimming thing. He looks so cute. My little weirdo.
My little weirdo. And it comes with a comb.
It's not even, it's actually kind of nice today. I don't know if you can see the leaves are still yellowish. It's not true winter yet, but it's actually
almost
sunny. And it's only 66 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in Celsius, but suffice it to say, it's definitely not what I would call cold today.
No.
Which is nice because it actually has been pretty cold lately for here. We've been getting down into the 40s, even into the 30s at night, which is close to 0 Celsius. So it's been definitely colder, way colder fall so far. And allegedly it's going to be rainy next week. So the week of Christmas is going to be super wet and rainy, which is why we probably don't want to be out doing any Christmas shopping then. So we are trying to be good and actually get it done today. So we've done a lot of it. We only need gifts for a couple of people. So, but we don't want to, no spoilers on that. Okay, so I'll probably catch up with you guys again when we get to Barnes & Noble. So Rich decided it'd be a good idea. We need some ugly Christmas sweaters. So we're going to Goodwill, Rich's favorite. Off to the Goodwill. Also, he just wants to look at the books. They have a really good book section at this Goodwill. They do have a board game section too, so maybe I'll show you guys that, where we get the $5 games, like that Yahtzee and stuff. Make my wish come true. Ooh. I guess we got Mariah Carey working at the store. What could this be added to?
This could be part of the ugly Christmas sweater.
Okay, we're trying to find some ugly Christmas sweaters here. So where do you think? We need something big.
Go to sweaters.
Okay. So I think this is the closest we're going to get to an ugly Christmas sweater over here because it's not a very big section. There's like 3 rows of clothes for guys here. So,
Well, I don't know. It's not ugly enough anyway.
definitely not. They do actually have a pretty good book section here. You know, like, they have stuff. More than just one little cubby hole, you know? What's this?
Rebirthing.
The science of enjoying all of your life. See, there's some random stuff here. I don't know what hippity-dippity people live around here that are constantly donating to this Goodwill, but just this one in particular always has all this esoteric stuff.
Sitting still like a frog.
It's important skill.
Skywatchers, shamans, and kings.
This is like the kind of shit that he's into. What's that?
Amazing.
Idiot's Guide to Feng Shui.
Mystical visions. Hildegard von Bingen's mystical visions.
This
Ooh.
is the kind of stuff he's into.
Oh,
Talk
yeah,
about
this is
esoteric.
all of her visions. She's on something for sure. This is not too bad.
In this natural environment with dusty tomes.
Dusty tomes. Now you're getting
No shopping
hard.
stuff. This one, White and Black Magic in Brazil. This is like, what's that called? Santeria? Or Macumba. Not Santeria. Something else. Peaceful relationships important. And what's this one? Spirit medicine?
Yeah, because I might get this one for
Shh. No spoilers. Shh.
He just
Shh. Kind of loud in here, so you may need to get closer to me. How are we doing, cameraman?
we're fine. Do we
Well, this
need
is the board game section. Here's Oregon Trail. I gave this to my niece, so we're not getting another copy of that. But here's Snakes. This is like all their small box card game stuff.
what is snakes?
It's a party game. You have 2 minutes to discuss a slippery multiple choice question. The more players who vote for the right answer, the more points. They all win. So watch out, there are hidden snakes around the table. It's like Chameleon.
Oh look, speaking of which,
Oh, I hate that game. Get that away from me.
maybe I want it.
I hate that game.
No, I like it. It's a word game. It would probably be fun.
It's a hidden trader board game, yeah, which I'm not a fan of.
You don't like the hidden trader.
games.
I don't see that it's marked with the price though. I would get it.
Sometimes they're not marked. Sometimes they write on it in marker somewhere, which is annoying, but they usually rub off. Yeah, it's here. It's in that rub off marker. Who even knows?
For or
A lot
$1.
of the times the games are $4.99 here.
Yeah.
Here's an old ass Scrabble board.
I mean,
collector in your
people like them for get them for the letters, and then just make signs and
Jumanji.
stuff.
I mean, I have stuff here. I mean, it's rarely that great, but sometimes you can find something decent. Oh, Ticket to Ride New York. There you go. So the price is right. $3.99 for this thing. It's pretty good, actually.
You should look
So
and see
it's-
what's in there. Ticket to Paris?
You always want to check. at
Is that
places like
Paris?
this.
Oh, New York.
You
Okay.
always want to check at the Goodwill because, like I said, might have mentioned when we talked about Yahtzee, often I would find Yahtzee that didn't even have dice in them. So
It's like what? Yeah. What is
check to
Yahtzee
make sure.
without dice?
I mean, I'd have to count the numbers of things, but it looks like most of the stuff is in here. This actually looks like it's in pretty good condition. Sometimes you do find games in good condition. That's actually really good. But we are really over Ticket to Ride.
Well, I
might
got
get
tired
this
of
for
that
somebody
other one.
else. Do we know anyone you think would like a Ticket to Ride?
If it isn't you, I would say no.
Well, I'm surprised to have even something like that here. And yeah, they often mix the puzzles in with everything else. Love that journey. Oh, it's Schitt's Creek. Love that journey for you.
Oh, it's that
There's a bunch
Schitt's
of
Creek.
these Schitt's Creek trivia games. Patrick's so cute. Okay, it's just a party game, but it's one of the less crappy looking ones. The Schitt's Creek ones. There's always chicken soup for the golfer's soul. A puzzle.
Oh my God!
That's one.
Could be the perfect gift for someone.
They always have a bunch of outbursts.
Taboo.
How about Woodland Creature Snakes and Ladder game? There's something creepy and not distrustful looking about these woodland critters.
I would not trust them. They look like they're going to rip into you as soon as
they look
get
like
you
they
alone.
worship Satan or something.
Something like that.
What else do they have? We're getting into a lot of puzzle territory. They have telestrations down here. I really like that one. Cranium, logo party.
What's this? Oh, Monopoly.
So some Clue. Some old Trivial Pursuits.
I mean, it's not horrible.
Risk for the, war gamer in your life. I don't know.
All right, well, I guess
That's a joke, by the way, for any war gamers out there like Tim.
Oh, and here's our big stuffed animals.
Yes, what do we have?
Ooh.
Good. Do you see
This is
any lizards? There's a dragon, kind of. Aquatic dragon thing.
It just looks like an aquatic dragon. Oh my God, that's funny. There's a poor little puppy that was smothered in a plastic bag.
Here, look, there's a rainbow. Okay.
There you go.
Mazel tov, bitches. Oh, it's a poutine with a pizza.
It's pretty
Can I hold
cute.
it on camera? We're not seeing anything on camera. Oh my God, cameraman. I hope this
I
footage is
saw
okay.
it. This footage is better than okay.
It's better than okay. Okay, here's a frog, kind of. I think it's a frog. I'm not sure what it is. Here's a bunny. He looks kind of depressed, though.
Yeah, that
Open up!
one. That one does. All right,
Open
so
up.
we out of here.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, I'm here to do commentary on Andy's attire today, which is very interesting because we have flip-flops on our feet and shorts and a t-shirt that's for Hanukkah saying my lock is
all the boys to the yard. Yes.
That's right, and a sweater and of course his state trooper hat. So it's always
California, bitches.
It's always exciting and fun going out with Andy because we never know quite what clothing is going to go together.
To a T, yeah.
It is.
Okay, I had to stop and get something to drink because Rich was thirsty. Got some water, and I got some watermelon Arizona iced tea action, which Rich thinks tastes better for some reason.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're here. We're about to go to Barnes & Noble. Do you have your list ready, baby?
I do. We will see.
Well, are you going to flash it? We're going to try to be...
the list?
We know this is what you guys came here for, so we're going to try to be somewhat organized. So we're going to look for each category one at a time.
Oh, I can.
And if we can't find it here, we're going to go to Target next. And if we can't find it there, we're going to... Half Price Books is right over here, too. So maybe we could find some secondhand something for the category.
Okay, you want me to go over the categories?
So, our picks. So this is what we think you should get if you can.
Well, this is what we came up with.
Okay, we're going to say the two games we each came up with, but be aware, we may or may not be able to find them today.
Okay, for games for two.
It's our first category, games for the couple in your life.
Andy says...
Patchwork, for sure.
Which is a great game. I had originally put Longhorn, and then we realized...
Bruno Cathala game.
Yeah, there's no way. That one's out of print.
It's an older game.
And then it's like, you know what? What about King Domino? I like the way that plays it, too.
Now, we might see something at the Barnes & Noble that we think would work even better for this category. So
we'll see.
Let's find out.
And then games for families. Andy recommends Sushi Go Party.
Sushi Go Party, specifically. It's the best bang for your buck.
It is definitely.
You can play it up to 7.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably the single game on this list that I would say, it's great.
If you're buying a game for the whole family, you don't want to buy one for each individual person, that's not a bad one to give to the whole family.
Now, I happen to like Happy City, which is an adorable little game.
I mean, any game right game really, I think, would work for that category.
That's true, but those are both great games. And then games for kids.
I said Draftosaurus, which I know we'll be able to find here.
And I said Q-Birds, which I'm not really sure if that
They might have it. I've seen it at the other Barnes & Noble before.
I love that game. Andy's not quite as crazy about it, but it's because he doesn't do well at it.
That game. But I would also say any game right game would also work well for this category.
Yes. Games for collectors. We're thinking of like basically people that just like to collect things rather than actually play the
We
games.
know we're not gonna, if we get them a game, they're not gonna play it. So we might as well get them something that's nice. So at least the thought is there.
Andy thought either backgammon or
like
chess.
one of those carved boards, like a really fancy backgammon board, which I know they have here.
And I was suggesting Koi Koi, which we
My
have
favorite Japanese card game, because those Hanafuda decks specifically some of them have really beautiful art.
And I like the one that you got, which is the one
The Nintendo one.
Nintendo, that's what it is. It's beautiful, and I love
It's a classic one. That's the most standard art.
They're almost more like tiles than cards, but they're perfect.
Yeah.
Actually, that wouldn't make a bad stocking stuffer either. If you know
that's our next category, is stocking
but I mean,
stuffers.
if you know somebody likes Japanese things, that would be a good one. Stocking stuffers. Andy recommends any button shy game, but he might have favorites.
Now, obviously, you can't find that at a store like this, so I'm gonna have to come up with something different for stocking stuffers. But yeah.
And I suggested a game that we picked up at Viking Hobby called Coloretto. And
maybe they have it here.
I don't know.
Or Zularetto, maybe.
I am still enthralled with this game. We've played it so much.
Now, the nice thing about this Barnes & Noble in particular is they have a really good card game display, so I'm sure we can definitely find plenty of stuff to fit that category here.
And then board game related gifts. I don't think we're going to
For the board gamer in your life that already has all those games, yeah.
Do you think they have not custom, but
dice trays? I don't know.
Let's see if they have dice trays.
What kind of? I think that's something we're more likely to find at Target for that category.
Okay.
Of stuff, because I said a laminator, because for my fellow solo gamers and print and players in the house, yes, or people that are into roll and writes in general, like to laminate their sheets, or you can laminate your score sheets with it. So I just think that's probably one of my number one.
Anyway, that's what we came up with, and let's see how we do.
I think we'll be able to find most of the stuff between here and Target, but let's see. Host the ultimate game night. This one has really nice displays, actually. This is a very popular dice game. This would be good for families, maybe. I don't know. What do we say? What's our first category?
Our first category was... what did I do with the paper? What did you do for the list? I don't know.
What was games for couples?
Oh, yeah. Or two.
So I just want to show you they have a nice display. So why don't we...
Where did I put that?
Oh, here. Come over to the other side.
Oh.
Mr. Cameraman. Ooh, they have wingspan.
And Flamecraft and Catan, all great games.
Okay, so what was your number one for couples? Mine was Patrick.
King Domino.
Okay, let's go.
What did I do with that list? I must have put it in my pocket down here. Oh, here it is. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna take care of the list.
See how he is?
Yes. Okay, patchwork.
Did you catch the little eye roll?
Yes.
Here's the backgammon. See, they do.
But we said we were gonna try to organize this and do it in order. So we have to find the game
I'm
for couples.
sorry. I'm offending you.
You are. I'm very upset.
I'm coming. I'm just looking. Oh my God, look how cute this is. A little axolotl.
You see how he is?
Yes. So cute. All right.
Over here. So I know they usually have King Domino. They have My First Carcassonne, Ticket to Ride Ghost Train. Here's another game right game, Dragon Realm, that I heard good things about. But you're looking for King Domino, right?
That was the idea, anyway.
They usually have it.
Maybe they're sold out now.
Okay, well, we're going to have to go over to the regular board game section. So, we're going to go to our strategy games.
I know.
Okay. So this is more the big box side. We do see Cascadia.
Which is a good game.
It's not a bad option for couples. But let's go to the other side. Oh, here's Tribes of the Wind. That's the one by the Wild Space game. Wild Space Guy. Keep telling me about. It's really
How much
good.
is that?
It's like $50. Let's go to this side. They have more mid-sized box games on this side. Here's Forbidden Jungle. It's basically just a shopping vlog at this point. Don't know if they would have patchwork here, actually. Let's look over here. If it is, it's probably going to be somewhere in this.
Kites. That was on somebody's
It's a
list.
real-time thing with the timers.
How much?
It's $20, which
That's
is
not
not a
bad.
bad price for that. I've heard the Initiative is supposed to be a really good couples game as well. You're like breaking codes and stuff, and there's like a comic book, you know. It's like there's more Ticket to Ride. I feel like if they had Patrick, it would be in this vicinity. Oh,
It's the pizza. I'm gonna eat a lot. It's just
they have Blockus Duo.
hot.
It's just black
Interesting.
and white. The thing I like about Blockus is the colors.
Oh yeah. Why? Oh no.
Like that.
No. Black and white.
The
No.
couples game, it's actually fun. See, don't get, if you're gonna get a couples game for people to play together that are, are actually board gamers, don't get them like a stupid one.
You know, they had other little games over here, party games and on the go.
Well, I'm looking for more like mid-sized box games. Like, here's over here. Ooh, Tiny Epic Dinosaurs. $30. Let's see, I'm surprised they don't have patchwork here. So I'm gonna have to figure out a different two-player only game. We need a two-player only game for couples. Is the goal, or best. That
So we struck out on both of them, didn't we? What did you put down?
surprisingly, make sure you're still filming me. Look at me.
Oopsie, I wasn't.
Well, we're gonna
He wants the camera on him all the time. What a...
It's true. It's a freaking vlog video.
Oh my God.
Randomly going all over the place. Well,
Dandelions.
and I'm changing my pick to Dandelions because it's 2 to 3, but we play this a lot at 2. So I think this is the one you should get for couples. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's here, $20. Okay.
Such a
We're trying
great
to
game.
keep our gifts under $30. I don't know if we mentioned that. So you have to be able to find it. At Barnes & Noble or Target, it has to be under $30. 30-ish or less. Okay, so what's your two-player pick gonna be?
Of the what's here, you mean?
You
Oh.
have to pick something, yeah? Or do you want to wait for Target and pick your... No, we should do it now.
Well, let me look over here and here. There were some things. Do not waste your money on this.
I'd like the mine.
I think it's the dumbest game. It's not even a game. It's not a game.
It is a game. Well, here's Sushi Go Party, so we found that. So that was the next category. Okay, got your games for families. Sushi Go Party. This is great because it comes with a bunch of expansions, basically. It has all the different modules. So you can play it, this works as a 2-player mode. You can play it up to 7. That works well with kids.
Is there anything else there for 2?
You still need a 2-player.
I'm not really seeing it.
Oh, there's Ramen Fury. You could have that be your kids' game if you can't find Q-Birds.
That would be okay for a kid's game, for sure.
Yeah, we really like this one. This is like a winner chicken dinner. See, it comes like in a ramen package. And it has the spoons. It's like a basic set collection game, but it's very fun. We've taught this and played this with kids, like as young as like 6 and 7. So you can totally do it with them. But for families, if that's going to be your kids' game, you still need your game for couples. And you need game for families. The whole family. Well, here's more like the... Oh, here's a good one for couples. Boop.
Are you sure?
It's more abstract, but you have the cats on the quilt and you're booping them. Oh. It's actually not a hard game to learn. And so if you have a couple friends that they're not really super into board games, they could totally get into this one.
I think you should applaud my camera work on this. I got you, I got the item.
This is also a 2-player only game.
Yeah, you've been talking about that one for a
Yes,
long
tile
time.
placement. It's kind of like Carcassonne, but one person plays as the land and one person is trying to connect the sea together. So again, not complicated.
Final girl, is that like is this the
Now that would be for the solo gamer in your life, which was not a category on the list, but
Oh,
I'm
is it a
inserting it
solo?
now, and that's probably the one you want to get.
Here's Rabbit.
No, it's another stupid party game. It's just text on cards. I'm not really into that.
I know. Well, how did
Okay.
we do?
Well, I'm doing great. You're not doing so hot. Also, I didn't see Draftosaurus over there, so I have to figure out. Oh, well, I said games for kids, right?
Right.
Which one was my games for kids?
Oh, there's more games over here. Is there anything I want, though?
Oh, see, this is the Sriracha Yahtzee. Maybe this is the Yahtzee I want.
For the Yahtzee lovers in your life.
Yeah, this could be your pick for kids. Kids that like hot sauce. That wouldn't be a bad one for families.
Maybe. All right.
Actually.
So, I don't know. I don't feel like we're doing... You did better. So,
Okay.
hopefully
Well,
I'll
let's
do
go
better
over
at
here.
Target.
They have Pusheen. This would be another good pick for kids and or families. Perfect pick. This is actually a really fun drafting set collection game. And it has a little Pusheen squish in it. You pair it with a little like Pusheen plushie, like this little Santa Pusheen. Okay, you're good to go.
That Santa Pusheen is too cute.
It's cute.
How much do they want for this? Oh my God. You know who might like that? It's $30. Wow. Well, I'm not really surprised.
I
but-
still need to figure out some stocking stuff. Oh, I was going to say for collectors. Speaking of Yahtzee. Hello Kitty and Friends Yahtzee. So again, this is Barnes & Noble's a perfect place. Games for families and kids.
I do think they're good for that.
This wouldn't be bad game for collectors. So if you know someone that collects Hello Kitty or Japanese anything, this wouldn't be a bad
No.
Here's a good stocking stuffer. Ooh, this one. Okay, again, on the Japanese thing. Ramen. This is another ramen themed game.
Ramen.
That's
Who's
supposed
got
to be
the
pretty
ramen?
good. You could totally fit this in a stocking stuffer. Or, again, they have so many like Japanophile games. Banana. Get out of here, goat. Ram, whatever that is. This is
Who's
another.
giving you
This is
kisses?
another simple Japanese card game. That also make a good stocking stuffer.
Ooh. What about this stuff? This is good for look at this Tetris. Oh my God. Only $14.99. This is for grandpa and grandma that
This also would be good for kids. This is another Japanese theme set collection game. Gasha. It's like, you know those Japanese, they're like little coin operated machines where you put the coin in and you get like this little plastic egg and you don't know what's in it.
Yep.
So this is like a game themed
That's
around that.
cute.
From 25th Century Games. The same people that did Three Sisters.
Let me see it.
I've had my eye on that one for a while, actually.
Have you? That's a good one. Oh, it's cute. You don't think Celia
It is
would like
cute.
that one, do you?
Maybe, actually. We're not saying who we're still shopping for. But yes, this would be a good
She
option.
never watches our channel.
It's light, but it's not like stupid levels of light. So that wouldn't
Anyway,
be
she
bad
seems
option.
like she's liking light games more now anyway.
Yeah. And then this is that trick-taking game I was telling you about that you can play it too. So that's another option for if you have a couple in your life that likes trick-taking, but they're sad that they can never play trick-taking because they don't have a third person. Something like this.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it works okay at 2. It probably works better at the higher player count, but you can play it at 2, is my point. I don't know if it's like specifically designed for 2, like Fox in the Forest.
God, I'm so warm. I have to take this off.
Okay, so you didn't find anything on your list?
Not a darn
I
thing.
basically found everything on my list, basically, other than the laminator. So,
We didn't find King Domino. We didn't find Happy City Q-Birds. They wouldn't have Koi Koi. But Coloretto.
the point of this video is when it comes to making your Christmas board game shopping list, you need to be flexible. Especially if you're doing this stuff at
I'm
the
sure
last
most
minute.
people realize this, but
At the last minute. Okay, Rich wants me to film him while he goes search for his possible aspects of the list.
This is for the cat haters in your life.
cat haters.
Oh my God, what happens here? Sure, kittens are curious by nature, but when these adorable kittens play in a kitchen full of dangerous appliances, it is up to you to save them. This fast-paced card game has players working to save all of their own kittens.
So
Before
I'm
the
not surprised
unthinkable
he would
happens.
pick something like this because one of his other favorite party games is Donner Dinner Party. So that's also a good one to get for maybe a more macabre family in your life that has black sense of humor.
This one looks kind of interesting.
I've seen it before. It's not bad.
Well, all right. I don't know. I think I might just reach for a plushie.
You can never go wrong with plushie. Look, the
Okay,
axolotl one. I like this little garlic one. Is cute. How about villainous? Like if you have a Disney fan in your life, that works really well too. If you know a couple that's really into Disney.
No.
I think My City would be an excellent choice
For family.
for 2-player.
Oh, yeah, we did it
For
two-player.
2-player. It only plays up to 4, so I wouldn't suggest it for families
Well,
unless you know they only have 2 kids.
That's true. I mean, there's some good games here. But,
How about Forbidden Island? We've played that one with kids.
oh, yeah, that's a good one. And then around the corner here, did we look at this? Seems like we did.
I think New York Zoo wouldn't be a bad option
That one plays
For families? because it plays up to 5.
Yeah, that would be a good family.
This Planet Unknown one is also really good if you want something with families because it plays up to 6. It's a polynomial game. It looks like super heavy, but it's actually not. It's fairly light. And Cascadia is like one of your favorites.
It is. That's a family game for sure.
So
Not
that's
too
an
hard.
option. See, they have a lot of options for board games. This one is especially good. Not all Barnes and Nobles are made equal, though.
That is very true.
See, this is the one I wanted to get for my niece. But you look at the price
now
new.
who's mentioning people?
Whatever. And again, new, $109. That's what I was saying. In Half Price Books, they had it for $50.
Oh.
So that's a really good deal.
Oh, you probably want it for you then.
No, we were going to play it together. Overboss Duel. This could be good for the couple in your life that are like old school video game fans because it has like that 8-bit art on it. It's supposed to be really good.
All right. Well, I think my work.
You're going to try to find games at Target. You
Yeah.
haven't committed to the
No,
categories on
I
your
wouldn't-
list.
I wouldn't be, pulling any triggers yet.
And if you do have a heavy gamer in your life, Spirit Island.
Or if you really hate someone.
Oh, God. Awful. Absolutely awful.
All right, I'm gonna go look at the books for a few minutes.
Okay.
This Forbidden Jungle is the new one, right?
Here's another 2-player option, Haven, which they have this now. This
Ooh,
is,
look how pretty the cards look.
yes, Forbidden Jungle, another game right game. Also a good option for families because it's cooperative. So Haven is supposed to be a really good 2-player only game if you have like real board gamer couples in your life, So
Okay.
there's that.
Okay.
Okay, so we're here at Target now. What do you get for the board gamer in your life that has too many board games and you're scared you're going to have to start an intervention soon because they have a shopping addiction? They're calling it a hobby. More shelves! You don't have to call your games, Jamie. Just get more shelves! I actually feel like I'm at a place where I have the right amount of shelves for my games right now, but I notice this one. So these are the smaller shelves. I mean, it's not quite a calyx, but
Oh, that's
you know,
not too bad.
if you get them like a decent sized one, it's like, oh hey, they have an extra shelf they could shove in a corner.
And it's under $30.
Exactly. There you go. Ka-ching, ka-ching. The price is right. Rich still needs to decide what he's getting for kids. No, start with a couple. Well, here's the kids' games. So, Don't Break the Ice is always a good one for kids.
I don't
Ages
even know
3
that
plus. You're penguins and you're trying not to break the ice.
Okay.
It's for the younger kids in your life. But people are always asking what's a good board game for the under 6 bracket, and that is an excellent one for that. My parents might be Martians. There you go. It's a guessing game where the grown-ups talk like aliens and kids have to translate. That sounds cute.
As a Martian, how do you get a kid to guess the word astronaut using only words with one syllable? Flies to
Deep.
space and walks on moon. If the kids correctly guess, everyone gets points. It is language skills, actually, and family bonding. So I kind of, yes. This does not appear to be excessively overpriced.
I mean, there's some text. What's the age bracket on this? It says 4+. So I assume the parents do most of the reading of the cards.
Oh, all of it.
Yeah, but that's actually not a bad idea for a fun little family activity to do with kids.
How about hurry up, chicken butt?
There's a dice in there. So that's a good
A
start.
hot potato game with jumping, laughing, and lots of animal noises.
Now, I also highly suggest Yeti in my spaghetti. There you go.
See, I've never.
Sorry, the game that Rich is not allowed to play anymore.
No, I am.
For reasons that I'm not going to go into
I'm
right
allowed
now.
to play it. It's okay.
He is not allowed to play it anymore. And then Monopolies. Now, if you want to get people Sushi Go and you don't want to get them the big party size edition and you're looking for a stocking stuffer,
Get the big party size.
you should just get the big one. I do agree with that. I know a lot of people hate Uno and Skip-Bo, but kids love that shit. So I think Spot It's always a good one, especially for kids. They really like this one. If you've never played it, you're trying to basically match symbols as quickly as possible. It's very much card slapping fun. Hi, so our phones both died in Target, which is for the best because it was crazy crowded in there and it was just a bunch of party games. Anyway, though they do have a mix of things. So we're going to have to change now that we've done the shopping. We just got out of Half Price Books. I'm sad we didn't get any footage in there because actually they did have some decent stuff in there, but not like stuff we would get for other people.
Stuff we would get for...
Yeah, mostly me. I saw Praga Kaput Regni, which I'm obsessed with right now, and I really want a physical copy of. It's a Euro game.
I might come back and get that
Oh,
one.
it's so good. You'll really like it, I think. Because
Of course, it'll
it's
be
not a
for you.
convoluted Euro game. It's just a very tight Euro game.
He just needs more clothes. So
I need
wanna
that too.
get him-
As you guys can see with my motley assemblage, I'm looking like a Dickensian orphan or something. So now that you've seen what the options are, we have to change our list to make it more realistic. Now, for anyone that asks us in the comments, we could go to one of our friendly local game stores, but the ones in SAC aren't like amazing. And you never know really what they're going to have or what they're not going to have. I know Great Escape has Patchwork, but half of these games we would not be able to find at Great Escape, like at all. I doubt they'd have King Domino or Sushi Go Party, or
They didn't have that
they wouldn't have
stuff.
Colorado. We probably would be able to get a dice tray and sleeves
Yes,
there.
you could get that there.
I didn't look in Target for a laminator, but I'm sure they have one. Those are easy to get. So knowing what we know, like let's just assume that this was our last chance. We've already ordered most of these things for people. We did get a gift for somebody in Barnes & Noble, but we did not film that because it's not a board game and you guys don't need to know. What would you make your 2-player game? I changed mine to, actually, I realized they had Fog of Love in Barnes & Noble. So I would make that my game for couples. For sure.
That's interesting.
What would you make your game for
Well,
couples?
did you see Patrick wasn't there, was it?
Neither place now.
God, that's just so shocking. Wait, what was the Uwe Rosenberg that you saw in Half Price Books?
Oh, they had Spring Meadow.
How much was that one?
It was $39, which isn't that great of a deal.
Oh, that's $40
On
my
that game.
God. Yeah, how can that be half price? Is it really an $80 game?
They had Teotihuacan, which I love, but there's a huge hole in the box. And I don't know why they're trying to sell board games here with a huge hole in the box. That's like unforgivable. But, I've found some really good finds at Half Price Books, but it really has been not the best lately. But what would you 2-player your game for couples be from what we saw today?
I don't know. I really don't.
I think the moral of the story is that you can find games if you go to your Barnes & Noble and Target. You just might not find the exact games that are on your list. And if you're shopping for other people, I say just go by, you can just take a shot in the dark. Maybe they'll like it, maybe they won't. And again, we're assuming you're shopping for people who aren't really board gamers. So that's why I think it's a better idea to just pull a trigger on something in Barnes & Noble, Target they've probably seen before. So maybe they will have
every time you shake your stop shaking your leg. It's like there's an earthquake.
Anyway, there was collector's backgammon at Barnes & Noble, so
yeah,
I think I would have been able to do my list. There's plenty of stocking stuff for games you can get at, certainly Barnes & Noble has a lot of small card games that I think would fit the bill. And if it's a Game Right game, I say just go for it, because they always make really good games that not only are good for families, they're also good for kids, and they're also usually good games.
We need to hit Game Right up for...
We do. We're always talking about their games all the time. They're like our favorite publisher, it seems. Because we are omni gamers at this point, but we definitely started as more like casual gateway gamers. So we're still,
And we like to play them a lot.
Yeah, they're good to
you just don't have the time.
They're very good Not Enough Spoons games.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. What would you pick for a game for families that you saw today?
Probably Sushi Go Party. I mean, there's no question.
I think we're agreed on that. Game for kids, specifically kids. I didn't find Giraffosaurus. I would say if you have a family of kids, you have a niece and nephew or whatever, what about that chicken hot dog game?
That actually looks fun. I know.
Yeah.
I would get that one for people that like party games, and also families, because it's like kids just go for that stuff.
I think you're like throwing hot dogs at each other. I don't even know how it works.
No, you have to spin it a certain number of times, and then it has to stick.
Sure.
And you can bet on, it's a betting game, I think. You can bet on either the hot dog or the chicken.
I say if you're at all in doubt, there's always Yahtzee. That's always safe to get people a Yahtzee. And then what about games for collectors? So I'm getting them backgammon. What are you going to get them? I found
Not Koi Koi.
How about the Hello Kitty, the Yahtzee? That one was cute.
For what? For
the Hello Kitty Yahtzee, yeah. You have to assume they specifically are into Hello Kitty.
I wanted that Hello Kitty wearing the Christmas hat and stuff. It was like $30.
You just get him a plushie, is what he's saying.
I know.
That works for stocking stuffers too.
You know what? Just get him a plushie. Everybody loves those things.
They're so cute. Those ones at Barnes & Noble
love them.
are especially cute.
Yes.
They were so cute. You like stop to look at them.
And they're a lot easier to find than games.
Okay. And so what do you get for the board gamer in your life that already has 1,000,001 games? We decided bookshelves.
Yeah. You can always, yes.
Just bookshelves. Or a laminator if you don't want to feel like you're sending them a coded message,
You get them a 1 month free at a rental locker.
Only a month?
Only a month? I mean, how much do they cost?
You don't want to know how much a rental
That's what I'm
storage
saying.
unit.
1 month in a rental storage unit, and it's like the rest is on you. You better get rid of all that.
I don't believe in entrapping people like that. We hope you liked the video, the vlog. This is really messy. We were like thinking, I don't want to do like the sit down list like everyone does, because it's like, okay, great, everyone has like the games they like that they want to like give to other people, but like, let's be real, when you're like going out and you're trying to shop for people, it's just
you can't get too stuck on what you're looking for, because you'll never find it and you're going to make yourself miserable.
Yeah. So, and I just kind of wanted to give people a guide, like, well, we're pretty good. Like, we play games with kids and families a lot. So we're trying to give suggestions for that.
I didn't even see Castle Panic anywhere. Did you see it? And that's such a good game for both families and kids.
Like I said, especially if you're not near enough to a really good game store. Like, we're not close enough to like a really good like big game store. I think the better game stores are out in the Bay, really, if you want like a one-stop shop. But I think if you're shopping for family and friends, just go to Barnes & Noble and Target and you can find something to throw at them. And you have to get out of your board gamer headspace and be like, okay, I'm buying this for other people. Like, let's kind of let's get on the level, So from your neighborhood, not only your neighborhood gays, but your neighborhood gateway gays. We're like bridging the gap between the gateway gamers and the real gamers. I feel like someone was asking me, what's the what do you call our audience for our channel? What's our demographic? And I think it's
Weirdos.
a little bit of everyone. Like, we definitely do, I think, are trying to cross the bridge between people that are casual gamers and people that are more serious gamers.
Yes.
So that's what this list was about. So get out of your serious gamer mindset and be like, okay, I got to get something for, like, you know, the kids that the family will actually play.
Anyway, we hope you enjoyed the video because we had fun making it.
This is our first time really like doing this much filming, just out and about. So this is an experiment. So let us know in the comments if you like this kind of content. And we'll try and do more of it. So do you have anything else you want to tell the people?
You know,
Before my arm falls off.
I don't know.
Remember to be gay and frolic in a field.
Don't get ticks.
Don't get rabies. Okay, anyway, we're ending the vlog now. Bye, guys.
Bye.